Hello, Kevin is here with another video. So today, purple, the color of the crown chakra, we are speaking about, as you can tell from the title of the video, what the in-depth conversation is about. But this is mainly about the journey of being eating, the journey of consumption of plant-based foods, the benefits, how it started, things in that nature. All right. So during this video, there may be other videos playing while there's conversation going. You're going to understand. All right. First, we're going to speak about let's start this conversation about how plant-based eating can benefit the body. There are many foods that when you think about good foods, what is the first food that arises? The first food that was thought about was French fries. Most of the viewers probably love French fries, right? The thing about French fries are they are high in starch. They're starchy potato French fries. they are, let's go to something that's healthy, something that's green. Kale, Kale. It is green. There are benefits like healthy nails, healthy skin. A lot of your healthy foods come from those electric foods, electric vegetables. Kevin started off with fasting in the beginning of his spiritual journey. The reason that Kevin chose that journey was for, of course, the benefits of having a healthier system, the main reason was for another being on the planet. As the title is there, you will know who that being is. What I can say is that when you are wanting other people to be a part of a journey, allow them to have that choice, for that to be their journey, for that to be a choice that they have made to want. And this would be another a conversation for another video, but there will be pieces that frame together. In prison, they would serve meat products like bologna sandwiches, things like that, Kevin being on a journey to heal himself inside to, expel those things that didn't really support where he was going. And also, if you remember, in 2020, 2021, those years, the pandemic was going on, and it was a great time to try to keep the body healthy, to keep away from those viruses. In 2013, Kevin was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. When starting my spiritual journey, there was this man when I would work at the gas station in 2019 that spoke about that was 2019. This man spoke about clearing the body and cleaning the body, and his ancestors and family were from the places near Africa. So when he spoke that was like, okay, then I chose that journey for self. And I thought that the thoughts that were arising were that, oh, if I can heal myself, then other beings who are experiencing similar experiences in their experience can also be a part of the journey. There are family members that have in many African American families, there are experiences of those blood sugar levels, those blood pressure levels, things in that nature. And so there was a family member that spoke about Dr. Sebi, and that truly triggered that wanting to try plant-based eating. Dr. Sebi speaks about, here's a video.
And guess what I found? That there's only one disease, not two, not three, one. What did you say? I said, Your Honor, there's only one disease. The judge said, what is it? I said, you already know. She said, try me. I said, Your Honor, when someone has sinusitis, what is obstructing the nasal passage? She said, mucus. And when another has bronchitis, what is obstructing the bronchial tubes? She said, mucus. And when another has pneumonia, what's covering the cells of the lungs? She said, mucus. Jumped up and said, what about AIDS? He want to know where the mucus. I said, Your Honor, have you been to an AIDS ward? She said, yes. I said, what is it that the AIDS spits up every 5 minutes? She said, mucus. Where is the mucus? It's in the skin, it's in the blood, and the lymphatic system that makes up the immunological system. That is where you find the mucus, Mr. Victor Herbert.
All right. So when it was exciting, to have that discovery. There was a friend who was experiencing things in their sexual health, and this was spoken about in another video on another account, YouTube account. That video was deleted for the reason that it didn't permission from that person, and was not given to speak about. So the video was deleted, but the video was uploaded for some time, and it was mainly the reason why there wasn't posting on that YouTube account, and the past YouTube account for some time, for the reason that that information, it was given, but when you are on the path of becoming in alignment with love consciousness, you do things that honor your morals and who you truly are, and those things that we're speaking about, they didn't truly honor who I was attempting to become. Although it didn't have any names of the people, it could have been done differently. And so now, as we are showing up in 2023, being who we truly are, we're going to honor that past version and allow that past version of who I was to be present in this experience, so that we can heal. Even though those friends of that past experience may not have this YouTube account information now, if it does go to them and they are stumble upon this video, love and peace to you, and apologies for that information being given in that way. The video that was posted in the past was done with good intention. That should be understood. That should be aware. There was a family member that is also a psychic intuitive that said in the beginning of the journey that when things are spoken, the message that is given the way that it is needed to be given. Even if that being only understands what they understand in that moment, there can be definitely a shift to bring them into alignment with what they need to be brought into alignment with. So if things are spoken, allow them to be what they are. Speaking about Dr. Sebi, he also has a the place is called Usha Village. The videos will probably be showing up now. There was healing done through eating healthier foods and fasting in 2020, 2021, 2022, besides the experiences that happened in other parts of those years. What can be said is that his teachings were given, and there are beings that have followed his teachings and have learned how to heal themselves. Kevin even healed himself of Crohn's disease. And when we also speak about manifestation, we have to speak those things into existence. So those things are no longer in the experience of health. Manifestation and belief is a big part of, becoming healthy, in alignment, and consumption of things that honor who you are trying to become. So if you have that belief that you can heal, start that journey so to be where you are comfortable, and how it can help you in your journey. There's also something that should be talked about is Kevin Gates on a podcast spoke about healing, and he believes in that type of herbal healing, holistic healing. A lot of these beings, that do not have anything, any experience of things that are going on in their sexual health, can easily tell a being that is experiencing something in their sexual health to try these remedies or these practices. Those beings that are having experiences in their sexual health, probably don't have, or because they have those experiences already happening, their belief may not be as strong as a person that does not have those experiences. What can be spoken, and this is now getting into the we can say the media part of the discussion, as you have read the title, is that there was a person that was very close that had a experience within their sexual health during 2022. There was a family member that touched Kevin on top of his private. And this is also spoken about in another video. These things were originally going to be videos for OnlyFans. Then I realized that there are other twins who would have a similar experience, who need that being to represent who they truly are and how their experience, to honor their experience so that they have something to view. So we can speak that when that experience happened, where that family member did that, there was a thought process that the family member was a karmic, and also the experience that started happening with the genital area on Kevin in the end of 2022 going into, or the beginning of 2022 into 2023 now, the symptoms or the feelings were congruent to the sexual health of this friend, the divine counterpart. What can be said is that Spirit allows things to happen for a reason. How Kevin knows it is a spiritual experience is that when there are experiences where Kevin doesn't honor certain aspects of his intuitive knowing. Then there can be those experiences that remind him of his counterpart. And if you want it in detail, explanation, maybe then we could speak about talking about those things on OnlyFans. Kevin also experienced let's speak about the friend was experiencing something in 2019 when Kevin asked, them about their experience and asked them asked them how did it feel. So Kevin was wondering was that experience linked to his personal experience. Now, we can also speak about the family member that touched Kevin also touched him on his knee. And sometimes Kevin would get knee pains. Then there's a remembrance that Kevin spoke to his divine counterpart about having knee pains when he was a dancer in a school activity. This video is this portion of the video is to also show that when you have a divine counterpart, the connection is strong enough that even if you are experiencing a separation in the journey, that the connection between the two counterparts is still in motion. It is still, the journey is still there. The feeling is a reminder of them, although the family member did that. And there's almost this, when there's a shift in perspective to think about it in a way of how the connection is a strong connection. There's a relief. There's also a thought that it is, that in relation to the conversation about the number 1010, some twins have karmic experiences, that's that word again, that their understanding in separation, only to have those remembrances of each other in separation. That brings Kevin to this thought process of that knowing what would continue to be the purpose of the twin flame separation. If you are connected to this other being, to a experience where your experience and their experience are continuing to be in alignment, and you have that knowing, what would be the point of having the twin flame separation experience? And with knowing that, as a divine feminine, there is a knowing that free will is there. You have to choose them. They have to choose you. If they aren't choosing you and they are choosing free will to have a different path, you have to allow spirit to then have that. You have to give your experience to spirit and allow him to do what he is doing in their life. You have to allow that. You also have to have that awareness that if you and your twin have not spoken about those in-depth conversations, those in-depth feelings, then how will they, how do you either of you know how you feel? And that brings up a number 33. 33 in the twin flame experience is about being able to speak about those, having communication in the journey. They may have, or they would have those insecurities about you having that experience with them within your sexual health, but with spirit allowing you to experience what they are experiencing. What would be the point to continue that twin flame separation? Although it is your choice to accept that experience of them, this experience, to have that happen, allows you to have that awareness that you can accept them as they are. Love them without conditions. Past the vessel, having that experience, choose love, choose unconditional love. Love them, send them that love energy. It is there are probably insecurities that you don't know about that they are experiencing, that they haven't spoken to you about. When it is time for union, those experiences that you had in your body would have been accepted. So when it is time to experience your twin and you are ready for the intimate connection, you are able to choose love. you are able to choose healing together. God is always preparing you for your next step into being who you truly are, being in your divine purpose, things like that. A quick video that can be added is that there was, during separation, there was this craving for crab legs. Then there was a conversation with Divine Masculine where we're just gonna show the video so that you can see. And also the screen capture that you're about to see is a screen capture with his date of birth. It's just the month and the day, but I'm gonna wipe that out so it doesn't, we can honor, the sacredness of the union. Is to show the connection of twins and how powerful the connection is. The video was posted in the video that was done, so you saw the video, and that screen capture was sent to his phone. He spoke that he didn't understand. Well, he didn't understand another photo that was sent to him, but just understand, have that awareness that everything that is reflected in your experience is also reflected in their experience. They have awareness to you. They may not just be aware of you. All right. And don't try to force it. Allow it to be what it is for them, and allow your awareness to be your awareness of the connection. Also, two numbers that were seen were 22, 44. 22 to show, building, direct alignment, and 44 showing the connection of the twin flame union. All right, before this video is closed out, it's getting pretty lengthy. Earlier, there was talk about allowing, if they are on their journey to heal themselves, allow them to choose that journey. What can be said is that my twin, he enjoys meat, and meat can be seen as a more acidic food. Meat that has meat from actual animals. Plant-based meats, as you see in the video, there are some plant-based meals that are being cooked and things like that. But actual meats that come from animals have they're more acidic. And you will see that some spiritual healers are often asked the question, do they consume meat? And what can be said is that some healers enjoy meat. Some of the greats, like Eckhart, spoke in one of his, I guess you would say, seminars, that the Buddha ate meat. And what can be said is that if you can continue to be in alignment while eating those meats, and your body is able to process those type of foods, then life is to be enjoyed. What can also be said is that there were some teachers that, if you are, what's your intentions with eating those healthy foods? What's your relationships with those foods, less acidic foods, and how you're eating those things? You may see some pictures of Kevin when he was skinnier at the beginning of his spiritual journey, while he was doing his fasting and things like that. This next video that's going to be played is a podcast that was on TikTok. And this video is being played for the reason that allow beings to have the choice. Also, send them love. And if you are a divine feminine, you would mainly be divine feminine watching this video. If you are experiencing things that are topics that are being spoken about in this video, allow your divine masculine to have those experiences with, or how he's having those experiences, and the reason that he may be choosing those other beings is, it could be a reason that doesn't even have anything to do with you as a divine feminine. He can love you so much that he is assuming things based on his experience. And allow him to choose you and send him love through your energy, and allow him to know that you're there. And this video also that is about to be played, I keep saying that, and it's getting lengthy. Belief is a big thing.
I have a homie who actually, he's a model, right? He has a lot of unprotected, I'm not gonna say his name, right?
He's a mattress actor.
He texted me like about 4 months ago, and he's like, bro, I have AIDS, right?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and my jaw dropped. So I asked him, did you get tested? He's like, nah, bro, but I know I have it. He says because he lost weight. Bro, he lost weight, right? And he said the girl that he was messing with told him basically, go and get tested. And he was like, nah, bro. He started having all these thoughts. That's embarrassing. You know, I'm gonna put my business out there, and I don't want to do it. He sent a suicide text, right, like a month ago. So I was at Lancaster State Prison at this time, right? Right when I was getting out, I got the text, luckily, because, you know, you can't have your phone in prison, right? So I drive all the way down to Alhambra where he lives, and I'm like banging on his door. He's not opening up. This dude's sitting in his boxers, no joke, with a 9mm on his hip, like he was about to blow his brains out. You know, I decocked the gun. I'm like, hey, bro, let's just come to my house. We do the full panel, AIDS, chlamydia, all of that. I get the little text message, right? And it basically says that he's negative for everything. He didn't surrender to the fact that I said, bro, just go and get checked. Why? Because his thoughts were right. They were more right than what I was saying to him. Now he's coming to church with me, and he's realizing that, bro, what was causing me, it was the thought. The thought was leading him literally to kill himself. So how do we surrender? Is denying our thoughts.
You saw the video. What is being said is that if that man, that friend that was a bad actor, had that belief so strong that he believed himself into feeling the way he was feeling, then have the belief that union is possible. Your twin truly loves you. Your twin wants that intimate connection with you, that you can be healed with that experience that you're experiencing. There may be, we're going to leave the video as it is now, and if there are more things to be said, another video will arise. I am grateful. Thanks.